Hello, welcome to my episode 7 review of BATWOMAN, God tier trash. And yes, it is God tier trash. This week's episode confirmed what I've long suspected, that it is just subversive brainwashing. That's all it is. It's designed, it's just propaganda. It's weekly propaganda. Even Jasper thinks so. Don't you, mate? Cheers, mate. Thanks, bro. It's genuine. It's just trash, and it is subversive. It's meant to brainwash people into thinking that certain elements that they include in this show are 100% normal. But it's also just real bad writing. But I guess I can't blame them if their aim is to brainwash people. Brainwashing people doesn't mean that you're going to get, entirely great writing, does it? Let's be honest. So what am I talking about? Well, this entire show, this entire season has been built around trying to find Kate Kane, Ruby Rose, which was very strange anyway. I don't understand why you would do that, because that's lazy. It doesn't help the new character stand on her own. There's no narrative progression there. If you are getting rid of an actor because of whatever reason and you get a new one in, you do have to find a way to leave that actor behind. Having the old actor linger as part of the core narrative. I mean, we're 7 episodes in. They're going to keep this going till the very end of this season, right? That's bad. That is bad. But if you're going to keep this actor in for the entirety of the season, the old actor, as part of the narrative, how do you ever expect to progress and move on? I mean, you're not going to, are you? You are simply never going to move on. And I think this is ultimately building to her making an appearance again. She will return in some form or another. The actress Ruby Rose has already made comments about that. But that's not what I'm talking about with the subversion. Now, where she's supposed to be comes into the subversion, right? And there's the brainwashing propaganda. So, also loads of misandry in this episode as well. It's just, honestly, everything you think could happen, happens, and you just go, well, why not? You've gone this far, so why not? So, in this episode, and in the other episodes, they've been claiming that Ruby Rose's Kate Kane is being held captive on Coriana by Sophia. Now, Sophia is the queen of the island, and she's now got Ruby Rose's Kate Kane captive because she wants Alice to come back or something like that. It's such garbage. Doesn't make any sense anyway. Who cares? Whatever. But the brainwashing propaganda part comes into why she has been messing. This Sophia has been messing with Alice. Because this whole episode is basically an Alice and Sophia episode. Which is actually a welcome change. But not welcome in how they presented it. So get this, ladies and gents. Get this. Not only is Kate Kane, Ruby Rose, a lesbian. Not only is Sophie a lesbian, who was her ex-love interest. Not only is Alfred's niece a lesbian. You see where I'm going with this. Now, ladies and gents, and there's others. There are. Oh, the new Batwoman is a lesbian as well. That's 4 people already. All in very close proximity to one another. So she's a lesbian as well, the new Batwoman. Sophia is doing all of this to Alice because why? She's a lesbian. She loves Alice. She literally loves Alice. She wants Alice. Bit of clam lapping going on there. It's just nonsense. And so why did she do all of this to Alice? Because Alice copped it off with someone that she thought was a brother, Ocean. I loved you like a brother. You took from me what I couldn't have, what I can't have. It's like, right, okay, great. And not only is Sophia a lesbo, right, but so is her right-hand assassin woman. She's a lesbian as well because she's really jealous. Everyone's a lesbian. You're a lesbian. I'm a lesbian. Jasper's a lesbian. We might all according to this, we're all bloody lesbos. Like, what? It's so strange. So strange. I've never seen a series so fixated on what people do with their genitalia and what they what gender they love. It's like, it's just a soap opera. It's such garbage. Hate it so much. So anyway, we now finally figure out why Saphire's been doing this. Because she loves Alice and she wants a bit of her. Garbage story. Absolute garbage tier. God tier trash. As my old thumbnail stipulates. And if that's not subversive brainwashing, I don't know what is. At the end of the day, like, yes, LGBTQ plus is a community. 100%. Don't have any issue with them in any way, shape or form. There's a lot that watch my channel. There's people that email me directly saying that they enjoy my channel and kind of what I do here. But we can all, we can all affirm and we can all be honest that the fact that, that subsection of the populace is a small subsection. It is in the minority. That's why you are a protected characteristic. If this show, that's genuinely what it is. But if this show was anything to be believed, like, currently you're in the majority, and it's just, it's just so lame. I don't want to know that, like, of all the twists you could have, this goddess on this bloody island, this queen of the island, Saphire, did all of this because she was jealous, because she wanted Alice. I mean, that's just, it's lazy. It's just bad writing. What? Okay then. Like, it's not even fun. It's not even like a fun twist. I like a good twist. I love a good twist. I did my Bjorn and Frida short film, which I'll leave linked above and in the description box. And that's got a twist. It's got a fun little twist. But this ain't fun. It's boring. Lame. Super lame. Anyway, not much else happens. Batwoman is still dying from the kryptonite. That's about it. She confronts Alice, goes to kill her, but then says, "No, I'm not going to kill you because you're not worth it." And you're like, "All right, fine, whatever." And she puts a tracking device in her shoe, and I'm like, "Well, you're very lucky that she didn't change shoes, because they even show Alice at the end in a brand new costume because she's going to go and see Saphire on the island, and that's what they want. They want to go and track her down, basically. I mean, you're bloody lucky that she didn't change her shoes. Let's put it that way. You're really lucky. Really lucky. Dumb luck this Batwoman has, and so did the last one, I guess. Now, what's the misandry part? Well, I hear you say, ladies and gents, what is it? Well, it's this. This mystical island, right? This mystical island with Saphire in charge of it was because apparently a bunch of Europeans hundreds and hundreds of years ago fled their lands because of abusive men. I'm not lying. This is what they say. They fled their lands because of abusive men, and they had heard tales of a secluded island. So they went to the island to seek paradise away from their abusive men. The men came down and followed them, and they weren't met with their housewives anymore. They were met with a female army. I'm not lying. This is in the show. So they drove the men back into the shore, into the sea that day. Again, I shit you not, this is the next line. Not without much death from these female army. And what happened was, they all died, a bunch of them died. And where they died, the desert rose bloomed. This is this mystical cure-all flower that they've introduced to this fucking show. And the dialogue is, again, I kid you not, the mystical feminine blood or something like that, their feminine power imbued the land. It's Clown World, mate. Clown World. This is such a bad show. Can you imagine if Ra's al Ghul had said any of this stuff about women? You'd just be like, what? What are you doing? Oh, well, we escaped all women because we wanted to create the League of Shadows. A bunch of men hiding in the shadows because we don't want to be near our women anymore. You'd be like, fucking incel. bloody bunch of femcells on this island. Oh, it's just so crap. Anyway, love to hear your thoughts. Let me know down below. If you're new here, do hit subscribe. Cheers. Take care.